It's Saturday morning and both of the nacelle pieces are sticking down nicely. Haven't started any colour printing on it yet, but we're 7% done and 91 hours left to go. Let's see how it looks at the end of the day. It's Saturday night, time for bed. Just going to leave this running. So what are we at? 19%. Let's see where we are in the morning. To an end, about to head to bed. So leaving these last two pieces still printing. We've got plenty of filament left, so we should be good. And it's still saying we've got 56 hours left to go, 42% done. So we'll check on them in the morning. Good night. Alright, Monday night coming to an end. Checking on my Liberator print, so we're at 63% done down here. These last final two pieces coming along nicely. I just checked up here and the white is nearly out, so I'm gonna stop filming at this point, just hang around for a few more minutes and change the spool and then go to bed. We'll see how we're doing in the morning. Good night all. Oh, Wednesday morning, and whoa, we're nearly there. So finally, last two parts. It's all white from here on the filament, so it really shouldn't take that much longer. It's showing 93%. It's saying 6 more hours and 23 minutes, but man, I can't see that. Anyway, we'll let it run. We should be hopefully sticking these together very shortly. Finally, Thursday evening, and we're done. Wednesday evening, sorry. So that took, what the hell does it say? 111 hours? Good grief. And 57 minutes. You won't want to print again. No thank you. Poor thing needs a break after all this. So gotta clean them supports up and then go and get them glued together and stuck onto the main body. Don't know if I'll have time to do this tonight. Probably gonna have to do it tomorrow morning, but hey, we got there in the end. Right, see you all tomorrow. Alright, so good morning everyone. It's Thursday morning, and before I head off to go and watch some soccer games today, I'm going to try and put together some more pieces of the Liberator now we've got everything printed. So if you all remember, I'd already joined up one nacelle or blaster or whatever they want to call them. So there's the first piece done. So now that I have the heads for that here, let me pop the spikes off. These are the ones that came off the printer yesterday, complete. So now I just want to join them up with these pieces here and push them together. So really isn't much to this. So what you've got is on the back of these, there's a hexagonal section, and same with this. There's one there, two hexagonal blocks, one for each of them. You basically pop one in, and if they fit right, come on you bugger, they should just slide nicely in. So it's just sometimes where a bit of WD-40 can come in handy. Oh, there's one. Yeah, bit of downward pressure. There we go, that's one block in there. Whew. Same thing here. else gets everywhere. So, right, so with those bits done, now I've got to try and get them onto these. So once again, make sure you've got everything cleaned out so that there's nothing sitting around that's going to interfere with that hexagonal section going down. A couple of rough bits here, which I thought I'd got yesterday, but obviously not. Okay, so let me go and get something just to protect the cloth here. Ooh. Because I don't want to ruin my snooker table. I'll tell you what these cloths cost to install. It's bloody eye-watering. Yay! And that's it. Ta-da! So, right, so I'm going to put this other one together, and then I'm going to try and get some space to start gluing these onto the main Liberator part. So bear with me a few seconds while I fight with this, set things up, and then let's see them getting joining up. Right folks, so let's go and get one of these sections glued on. In fact, you probably noticed that this is a new camera, so I splashed out to try and get away from using my cell phone, and hopefully you can hear me a lot better and the video is a lot better on this. So I've already assembled one nacelle onto the pylon, and I thought I was filming it on this new camera, but apparently you got to double tap the record button, so I went all the way through the effort of putting that on, and then when I went to review it I realised it didn't record bugger all. So let's go through this again. So ignore the fact that there's one already on there. So what we have, there's the bottom of the plastic strut there, it's got to fit into that hole. So we're going to use PVC glue, like the type you get from a plumber's shop. So there's a cleaner, which also acts as an accelerant to speed up the bonding, and the glue itself. I'm using the clear stuff. There is a purple one which actually gives you even more strength, but it tends to stain the plastic if you get it anywhere, whereas this you don't notice a little bit of excess anywhere. So I'm going to open this up, and into the groove here I'm going to put loads of this, smear it all around. Everywhere. Right. Oh, stuff stinks. Right. And we get a little bit of the cleaner, take that out, daub it around. On this, there we go. Whew. That stuff stinks too. Right, now all I've got to do is tilt this up slightly and then just put the strut into the hole, push it together, make sure it's in place, and just leave it to set. So I'm going to let those two harden up. So that one I started about 10 minutes. So it took about 10 minutes for that to set where I could move things around. Once both of them are set hard, I'll rotate it over and then put the third one on. Once I've done that, I'm going to have to work out a way to suspend that upwards so I can put the prongs onto the ends. Meanwhile, inside the actual engine block, I made a simple disc here, and that slides into the hole, and the reason for that was a quick cheap way for me to illuminate the globes at the back was simply to get a cheap LED flashlight. And what I did was just made something that could hold the flashlight in place and slide in there, and I'll make the globe top section where it just lifts off. So if it comes to replacing the flashlight, turning it on and off, all I've got to do is take the globe out, hit the on button, and then it'll be good for the display, and then it's sitting there. While I think of a better way, I mean, better option is some sort of battery mount that'll last a while, and of course I think I mentioned it in one of the early videos, perhaps putting an off switch in a couple of the holes that are underneath, which are meant for a stand if you wanted to display this using a stand instead of trying to hang it from the ceiling. And I'll tell you now, just lifting this up with those couple of nacelles on, it's still one more to go. This is one heavy bugger. So really is going to be fun trying to get this suspended from the ceiling. Anyway, once I've got everything together, I'm going to pull in a set of bathroom scales. I'm going to stand on the scales to see what I weigh. Then I'm going to pick this up and stand on the scales, subtract one number for the other, and then we'll find out exactly what this model weighs just on its own. I'll let the vapors disperse and we'll let them set. Oh, disaster. Trying to lift up the final model to move it where I could stick those spikes on, and all three struts snapped. God. And as you can see, just not dense enough. So I'm going to have the fun of trying to dig out the pieces that were solidly glued in here. So, you know, they ain't going anywhere. Gonna have to try and get them out on 6 pieces. Reprint these. Only this time, reprint them as almost solid chunks to take that weight. God, I was nearly there. All right, bye. Just give you a quick update before I upload this. So stuff actually came out quite easier than I thought, because of the low infill. You could really get inside these, crush them, and then prise them out. So I got to do a little clean up where the glue was on all 3 sections there, and I still got to get the last 3 out of the nacelle parts, and then print some nice sturdy struts. But as you can see, it's coming out. Struts are going to take a couple of days, so I'm just going to leave you with this mess for the moment, and I shall update you in the next video. Hopefully have everything once again all back together, and a final Liberator to show you. Yeah, alright, see you all later.